Ben, what did you say? I hope you did not shout to me Wamulambez. Because if you did, cool and block. All right, so Ben at 14 May 125, he says on a tweet, I am an artist and Ezekiel Mutua blocked me. Would he be kind enough to unblock me so that we can interact? Ben, what did you say? I hope you did not shout to me Wamulambez. Because if you did, cool and block. But ideally, I'll check. Honestly, Ben, there must be a reason. I am very patient. I really tolerate a lot. I hope you did not get vulgar or obscene. I do not tolerate people insult my family. If you bring my family or bring things about leadership, national leadership or something, I'll check. Sorry, now that you have requested, whatever the reason, you will be unblocked. I'll work on it. Willie Mututa at Willie Mututa. I totally agree with the Ezekiel Mutua. Traveled from Addis to Nairobi last week. On the flight, I heard one person shout Wamlambez, and his friend in a different row shouted Wamnyonyez. I felt disturbed. It's really shameful. Well, shameful it is. There's nothing funny. Maybe the hype. It's creative, yeah, I don't know, but this is sexualized content. This is pornography. If you know what this is all about, it's a derivative of sexual pornographic content graphic. You don't want to engage in this. And how I wish this creativity was turned into something positive. So I agree with you, Willie. I think we need content with substance. Clean is cool. Clean sells. You're what you consume. You can't consume. Can't shout this to your mother, can you? I mean, honestly, you want content that the president can be comfortable with, the preacher in the pulpit, on the pulpit, the kid in the school, the man in the street. Wamlambez, for a certain category, for a certain time. We didn't ban, we restricted it to clubs and bars where there are no children. Kalma at Fred _Daktari. Ezekiel Mutua, najua unapenda that song wa Mlambezi, ni vile tu igo yako inakushow ucheze kama wewe. Kind of crap sometimes I prefer to avoid. I mean, what are you saying? How would you know? You know, kind of people waste time on Twitter. So come on, grow up. Janet at Janet Mumbua. So why did you completely ban Rafiki if adults have a right to enjoy any content? Yes, if it is not against the laws of the land. You can't do content that glorifies homosexuality or terrorism or drugs. It's against the law. We banned it because it's against the laws of the country. If it was just content about creativity or adult content, we would ban it or restrict it for adults only. This one was violating the laws of the land. So, Janet, it's not personal. This is the law. Like I told you, Botswana the other day legalized homosexuality. Our judiciary, it said it's illegal in Kenya. That's a law. So there will be no films promoting homosexuality in this country under my watch. Dear moral policeman, who is this one? I can't get the name, but somebody said, we thought the ban on takataka did cut across, but Pastor Nganga is on record referring to his flocks as stupid, arrogant, useless people, takataka rubbish. Your silence is wanting, enforce the ban. This was not a film. This is freedom of speech. He was speaking to adults. They should have walked out if they thought it was offensive. I think we need to draw a line between jokes and the serious business done by government. The government does not go to church to regulate what preachers say, unless it is hate speech, which will be picked by the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. Our role is to regulate what people consume in terms of video and stage plays. Bishop of Hope at Ndege Serikal. By banning the Takataka song, Ezekiel Mutua has made it legendary and its singer Alvino more popular. Are you even serious? Who talks about it anymore? We have just had it here. Who talks about it anymore? That's a lie people sell to remain relevant. It's not. Takataka is forgotten completely. Nobody's talking about it. You must be living in a pipe dream or in a false in your own world to say that Takataka is popular anymore. It's not. So Ndege Serikali, please check your facts. We banned it. We have no apologies. We called Alvino to our offices. We are helping him to repackage himself, to create content that has substance. And I think it's not personal. Like I said, we are not at war with artists. We just want them to create good content that has values, that promotes our culture, that protects children. Watchdog at B254, Dr. Ezekiel Mutua. I watched Narcos and I didn't become violent or a drug addict. I watched Rambo and I'm very cool. I watched Deception and I haven't become a magician. Watched Big Bang and I'm not funny. Rafiki won't change a thing. Well, that's your choice. Don't do content that's against the law. Homosexuality is illegal in Kenya. That remains. If things change, we will comply. We don't make laws. Laws are made by parliament. You are the one who elects those people. Go and talk to them and tell them that you want to watch homosexual content. They will allow you. But this narrative is also wrong. We are not here to regulate what adults watch. We are here to protect children from exposure to harmful content. Adults just need advisory to know this is rated this way. So if you want to watch homosexual content, you can actually watch it. It is somewhere available. There are jurisdictions that allow that. So go ahead and do it. The Baron Green _ back, Ezekiel Mutua would have banned KICC. Well, have your fun. I think, like I said, there are many jokers on social media, so some of them just skip. But why would I? Because of the donkey thing. It was designed by a Kamba elder. I respect him. That was creativity. In fact, you are lacking creativity yourself if you think I would have banned that one. KICC, their design is epic. We are not about to ban it. The analogy was crazy, but it is creativity. That was the best architectural design that we have had in a long time.
Manze sika sailors tunataka kuuliza hivi man. Jo, hii talent yetu ndo tunajua. Mimi sizienda nikalime, si ndio mabro? Hatuwezi enda tukalime manze. Na hatuwezi anza kwanza atikusanya huku mitaani manze juu. Tapigwa maridhe bana. Tunatry kukama up na kitu yenye inaweza fanya hadi gava isaidike. Juu kasa hii unasema gava wanasemanga hakuna majobs kwa mayouth, ndio. Vijana ni watano hapa hivi. Tume create through talent job, unaona? Hapo tumesaidia gava part.
Ngoma ibani mbona na iko coded
na ngoma za majuu wanga zibani
manze. Ngoma za majuu
language zinajulikana kila msemo. Tunatry sana tutoke ghetto jo, alafu tunataka
jo manze.
I exist to regulate content. They created the content. I cannot control their minds. They chose to do content with sexual innuendo, so we rate it for adults. We did not ban it. It can play in clubs. Let them play at night. Beer is not illegal, but you can't serve beer in a school compound. So we are only saying Wamlambez is a derivative of a sexual slang. It's not suitable for children. We don't want children to be shouting to their mothers Wamlambez. It's bad manners. So if they chose that, they should have known there are laws governing this industry. So if you want to do dirty content or content for adults, then you know it will be rated as such. I mean, there are rules. If you want to drive a lorry, there will be rules governing. You want to open a kiosk somewhere and do, by the roadside to do carpentry, you know that will be NEMA. When NEMA comes and says you can't make noise here unless you have your license, it does not mean they're against you. So first of all, we are not against them. All we are saying is they chose to do content with sexual innuendo. That sexual innuendo is for adults. And so as adults, I have no problem listening to them myself. But I have a problem with my 12-year-old shouting Wamlambez in my house. And all we are saying is let it play in clubs and bars. In any case, I'm told after we banned it, it became popular. Why are they complaining? They should be thanking me if that is true. So ideally, we are not against them. And it is not just dirty content, but it doesn't have Wamlambez or dirty content. It's very popular. The Masi Masika, the likes of Gloria Muliro. You don't want to tell me that you can only make money as a youth in this country if you sing dirty sexual content. It's not true. That is bad manners. When you come to this industry, you must know the rules governing this industry. And when you do adult content, we rate it for adults. Just the same way, if you are manufacturing and you want to say, I want to sell soda, you will not sell soda in a kiosk outside a school compound. You will not sell beer, but you'll be allowed to sell soda because soda is for children. If you want to sell beer, you'll sell it in a club, and there is even a distance how far a club or a bar should be from a school compound. Those are called rules. They are not personal. And let me tell you, they don't have to create this kind of content alone. They are so creative. I love their creativity, but I hate the push to sexualize content, to make it dirty and obscene and make it like that is what is cool. It's not.
If they shouted to you, Wamlambes, would you respond?
You know, there's nothing illegal about Wamlambes, by the way. Are you aware about that? I mean, I think we are getting out of context. Wamlambes in itself is not an illegality to shout that. Obviously, you want to be a decent society. You're not going to shout that in church or to shout that before people you respect. If they want to shout it, personally, I abhor the narrative they have created to get famous by using us. We are only doing a job in line with the law. They have twisted it to look like we are against them, and they think that popularity will take them anywhere. South Soul is not South Soul because of dirty content. Let these young guys know that Wamlambes is dirty. Yes, they have a right to that creativity. We have restricted it to bars and clubs, and we don't want to arrest them. If NDJ is found playing Wamlambes in a place where there are children, I can tell you the DCI is on the watch. We'll arrest them, and they will not become famous by fighting government or by breaking the law. Who does that? Artists are supposed to be disciplined. In other countries, artists are the moral champions of their societies. So why can't they turn this wonderful creativity? How I wish we were able to shout, all of us. Do you want to tell me that the president can go in a podium and shout Wamlambes? Or a preacher in church? Can you shout it to your mom? If you can't do it, just then understand it is sexual, it is pornographic, and restricted for people who can consume that, or in situations where our children are not exposed to it. That's what we are saying. Thank you. It was good interacting with you.